Hi, welcome to the 2025 Snooker World Championships vlog. And my intention for this particular vlog is to follow the adventures of myself and my brother James and our friends Des and Terry as we travel to Sheffield to catch the second round matches of the Snooker World Championships at the Crucible Theatre between Ding Junhui and Luca Brissell and Si Xiaowei versus Ben Wollaston. And you join me here now. The night before we leave, we've got tickets for the second round, as I say, those two matches there. I'm not sure which match that we'll be watching, but it's a Saturday night's evening session that we've got the tickets for. Friday night now, we're leaving early tomorrow morning. James is picking me up around 10ish, I believe, and we'll be picking up Terry, and then we'll make our way to Sheffield, where we'll play pool at the same place that we played pool at last year. I don't know if you caught my 2024 Snooker World Championship vlog, but we're going to play pool at the same place. Des is going to be getting the train up. I think last year he was the subject of much ridicule as he decided to take the coach in order to save the princely sum of £5. Well, this year he's in a complete reversal. He's done the exact opposite and got himself a train ticket, which is obviously quite the expense for him. But yeah, so he'll meet us at the place where we'll play pool, I guess, and then we'll check into our hotel. But I've got a bit of a Dennis Taylor themed quiz planned for the chaps for our travel journey, to make the journey go a little bit smoother. A bit of light entertainment on the travel. So a Dennis Taylor themed quiz. I'll include some of the questions from that quiz in this vlog, and the winner of that quiz will receive a prize, and that will be presented to them exclusively on my channel in this vlog.
Hi, just about to set off for our annual trip to the Crucible. As you can see, I'm at Cardiff train station, about to start my journey. There's already been a bit of carping about my journey as usual, same as last year. Always getting the coach, what an idiot, well, you've only saved a £5, all that usual absolute nonsense. So this year I thought I'd change it up a bit and get the train, but I can't win. Because I've had comments like, oh, you're going to be spending more money, what a waste, what an idiot, why don't you get the train to Swindon and then get a lift? And I've totted up the expenses, you know, I've done my sums, done my math. Yeah, all right, I'm paying a little bit more than if I went to all the way to Swindon from Cardiff and then got in the car with those boys and then drove up to Sheffield. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm paying for a bit of comfort, a bit of peace and quiet, nice easy journey, and yeah, I don't mind paying that little bit of extra cash, no problem, you know. Having said that, the train has just been cancelled.
Good morning. Hi. The day's begun, buzzing for the snooker. I say the day's begun. I'm at home still, cooking some some lovely sausages. Des is on the train already. Lol.
We're just on our way to pick Terry up. Once we've done that, we will be heading and making our way to Sheffield, and then we will make a start on the Dennis Taylor quiz. third place on 19 points. He was leading for a long way, but he faltered just at the end. Terry. Second place with 20 points. Again, had a strong middle game, but had an absolute howler at the end with his guess of the prize money. Des in second place with 20 points. And our winner with 21 points, James.
Well done, James.
James won the Dennis Taylor quiz, and he will be presented with his praise once we arrive in Sheffield. There's already been some complaints from some members of the party about the scoring system that I employed. Des wasn't happy with my scoring system, even though it benefited him on the question in which he complained about. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me, it's Des. But yeah, anyway, we're still on the road to Sheffield. More when we arrive.
Hi, just arrived at Sheffield station. Lovely train journey, really relaxing, no problems to report after the initial train cancellation. Really relaxing. I'm here a good sort of 2 hours before the rest of the chaps, so I've made very good time. Station there. So yeah, I feel a bit sorry for them, to be honest. You know, stuck in the car on the motorway, long journey, cramped. So yeah, I think I've definitely got my money's worth on my journey. Nice little Dennis Taylor themed quiz on the train, which I'm sure you'll see appear on the vlog. Congratulations to James. I'm not happy with the scoring system that Mark set up. Very odd to my eyes. Not really sure what was going on. Yeah, James won, I came second, Terry third. It's just a bit of fun. I'm not going to go on about it, but I've got some issues. Anyway, I'm off for a little wander around. Maybe take some footage of the snooker in the Winter Gardens. Cheers.
We have arrived in Sheffield. Welcome back to the Snooker World Championship vlog. You join us now in the common room where we're going to have a game of pool. First off, the prize giving for the Dennis Taylor quiz. Third place Terry with 19 points.
Cheers. Cheers.
Second place Des, 20 points.
Very dubious scoring system, but thanks for the round of applause.
And first place, the winner, it's at 21 points. James.
Whee!
It's got a lot of build-up. Let's prepare the prize for where's the cue ball now in t-shirt or something. It is a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. Oh yes.
That is brilliant.
The original plan was I bought this to wear myself. I tried it on and it's way too small.
So you gave it to a slimmer man.
Did you get that video?
Pool completed. Mark and Des are just going to go and check into the hotel while Terry and I go and get our stuff. The time is currently nearly 4:45, so we've got enough time to grab some food and have another beer or two before we enjoy this evening's session, which will be either Luca Puchel against Ding Junhui or Si Jiahui against Ben Wollaston, depending on which side of the arena we're on. We're not sure But we're just happy to be here, having a great time. A few beers with the boys. Lovely day, as you can see, in vibrant Sheffield. And yeah, cheers. Here we are at 6:10. Very soon, once we finish these drinks, we'll be going into the Crucible. Here is Mark and Terry. How are you feeling, boys, about the evening session ahead?
Absolutely, I'm very much looking forward to the game between Jean-Louis and Luca. It should be an entertaining session. Luca, hopefully, should be free-flowing. Both of those players, good break builders. Luca Brissell, very attacking, not really one to mess about too much with safety. And Ding Junhui, we all know what he's like when he gets in amongst the balls. Very clinical. I don't know whether it's, problems he's got with consistency and perhaps psychologically has a few flaws, but yeah, either way it should be an entertaining session.
Lovely, thank you for your analysis. How are you feeling about it, Terry?
It's fantastic analysis, and now I've got nothing more to add. I mean, what can you say after that? I've heard it.
Yes.
I'm hoping for a Jean-Louis win. Because I like him, good player, seems like a sound bloke.
There is, of course, the possibility that we will see Ben Wollaston against Sijuin.
An equally tempting tie. I'd like. I don't mind who wins that one actually, but if we see Jean-Louis against Luca, then I hope for a Jean-Louis win. He's made Sheffield his home. He's got the Jean-Louis Snooker Academy, so it'd be nice to see him. Nice to see him win in front of his adopted home crowd. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Fantastic, thank you.
We're finding out this weekend whether you've been here once, twice, or even 10 times. There's just nowhere in the world quite like the Crucible.
Join me here outside the Crucible on the final frame because I couldn't hold my bladder. Headlines.
Some post-match thoughts.
It was quite incredible standard. I still think Brissell got, I think, at least 3 centuries in those 7 frames that he won, and he could have had a couple more. Ding didn't do a lot wrong, but Brissell was playing snooker from the gods. Yeah, brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I have one thing to add. Snooker from the gods.
We couldn't have asked for a better day of snooker, I think.
Yeah.
The first session, Luca Brissell, absolutely incredible.
I would say the best session of live snooker.
Well, I've seen I don't know. I mean, maybe 10 to 15 sessions of professional snooker, and we watched the Masters final in 2006, and that was against a prime O'Sullivan against prime Higgins, and they were both incredible. I haven't seen snooker like that since. Yeah, it was amazing. 7-1. He was playing snooker like it was pool.
It was rock and roll snooker.
Rock and roll, champagne snooker.
It was champagne snooker. It was rock and roll snooker.
So.
He was playing like
amazing.
The Iggy Pop of snooker.
Oh, Pete Townsend.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely superb.
You're hard pressed to get a better session of snooker than we did this evening.
Let's be honest.
For that,
we've earned it. We've earned it.
We've very much earned it. Yeah,
we've seen some dross here.
Well, last year was good. What was it? O'Sullivan against Day.
Yeah.
That was all right.
That was
it wasn't as
decent,
good as today.
Yeah.
And then the year before that, absolutely appalling.
Yeah.
Gary Wilson against
Selby.
Mark Selby. Mark Selby, got huge respect for him as a snooker player. One of the greats. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. One of the worst experiences of my life, not just snooker-wise.
Yeah, just
but in
indeed in anybody else's life as well.
Yeah, appalling.
Yeah,
Appalling. I'm still angry, but you know that's gone some way to make up for it. So,
But yeah, we've had a great couple of days here at the Crucible. Great match between Brissell and Ding Junhui. Match between Higgins and de Godong. And we saw the final throw in the session between Si Jiahui and Ben Wollaston as well. Lucky to have watched 3 matches. Yeah, we've had a great weekend. Just about to leave Sheffield now. If you've got this far, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.